And hey guys, what's going on? This is HydroxideAnt. I'm really hoping we're having no technical difficulty because this is the land of technical difficulty. Unfortunately, usually when it comes to the podcast.
You mean my room?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like some bits of technology decide to go on Fritz, especially DSs.
You're right.
It's actually only the 3DS. Did like your older DSs do that too?
No.
No, just the 3DS. Okay. So maybe I should say it's
Ouch.
the land of the dead 3DS.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like in like movies and stuff where there's just like a bunch of sunken ships. It's just 3DSs just
yeah.
laying around.
You know, it hurts, but it's a little accurate.
Well, actually, you actually ended up saving one of your 3DSs because didn't it like break or something and then it started working again?
Yeah. No, it broke. I bought a new one. I went back to check on it, and it was mysteriously fine. So.
So, if the top screen breaks, it's just a knockoff Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
or DS Lite. Yeah, or for the DS Lite. I was thinking about that. Because you can just, if the top screen completely breaks, it's just like, yep, Game Boy Advance games only. Got it.
Actually,
That's
yeah. Oh man, that'd be good.
I still have a DS Lite.
I do as
happy
well.
Playing my games from my childhood.
Yeah, I kept the DS Lite because now it's the only thing I have to play Game Boy Advance games if I ever want to go back and do it.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the same
got rid of
reason
my
why
Game Boy
I keep a Wii,
Advance.
so that I can play GameCube.
I never actually owned a GameCube.
I'm sorry.
I'm not upset about it, to be completely honest.
There's a way to fix that.
Because I owned a
I have
Nintendo
one.
64.
You want it, Tony?
What?
I have one. Do you want it, Tony?
Nah. Because I owned the Nintendo 64, so I played the shit out of that. And by the time I was like, oh, there's other game consoles, like I got a PS2.
Okay.
Yeah.
A good life, you mean?
Yeah, no, it's like, because I moved from Nintendo 64 to PS2 slash the original Xbox.
Nice.
And then I got an Xbox 360. And then I completely skipped the PS3. Yeah, then my mom won a PS4 from Taco Bell.
Oh,
What?
nice. Of all places.
Yeah, they did like the gold PS4s. And my mom entered and she won. And you know what the best thing about that? My mom has never eaten a Taco Bell a day in her life.
She's a monster.
Yeah.
Like an absolute beast.
Like when it comes to any
What a
like
legend.
online contests and stuff, my mom has won so much stuff for us. Like
Mm.
if someone walked into like a house and it's like, wow, look at all these really cool things, or those are kind of expensive. Oh, do you guys have like a lot of money? I'm like, no, mom won them, not mine.
Did you ever look up
Literally,
how much
I've
the
entered
gold
so many
PS3
contests
or
recently.
PS4?
PS4 sells for?
No.
You should do that. Because that's like a collector's edition item now.
Well, I would never get rid of it.
No, but it's just
Yeah.
fun to see.
Well,
Until
So-
the PS5 comes out.
that's true.
Hey.
So just at when my mom won it, she got offers upwards of $2,000 for it.
Wow.
Wow.
But mom said no. Because in the
Yo.
most adorable mom thing I've ever heard of, she said no because I want it for my babies.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah, even though we were in like our 20s, but
so
like
pure.
No babies.
Yeah, but to her we'll always be babies. That's just how it works,
Oh, so cute.
you know. I wonder gold PS4 Taco Bell. Yeah,
Taco
the
Bell.
going for like the cheapest one I see is like $480,
Dang.
Not bad.
which it's a lot more than a PS4 now.
Yeah.
So, other than Fire Emblem, which I can't help myself but probably talk about for way too long during this podcast. Mark, I watched the entire first season, or the only season as of right now, of ReZero.
Ooh.
Watched it with Brecken, Mike, and Paige. And I
All
gotta
right.
say, I really fucking liked it.
Hee
It was really good. I think it was quality.
It was quality, especially the points where he goes absolutely psychotic and almost like, loses his mind. Those are the best parts.
That was nuts.
It was a pretty good, portrayal of, PTSD and trauma.
Literally, it's like, all my friends are dying around me brutally.
Multiple times.
Multiple times, and I wake up perfectly fine. I'm gonna be traumatized as all hell.
Yeah.
Definitely, one of the more interesting anime premise.
Definitely one of the
out
more
there.
interesting video game mechanic ideas of what would respawning at a checkpoint really feel like.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate. Probably would feel like if you actually were living the game.
If you were actually living in it, yeah. That would be terrifying.
I actually feel bad for, all the games I played as a kid. Like Ocarina of Time. I'm just picturing Link going... every time I load up the file.
It's like, really again? Haven't you learned? How many times I have to die to this same thing? That's how all of our
Times we
games
have
as
to
kids
teach
would
you, old man.
Oh, my God.
Oh man. Has anyone other than now Brecken and I and Mark seen ReZero? Silence.
That would no.
Usually means no.
No, that's a big old fat no.
Nah, we got hit with a really hard no.
That Homer Simpson sliding back into the bush thing
Yeah.
where I'm like, I don't know anything about this. I'm
Okay.
going to stay quiet.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I think it was a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Brecken, who's your favorite character?
Betty.
Ooh, good call.
Thank you.
I liked Betty a lot.
Wait. Who doesn't love Betty?
Betty is amazing. I'm gonna botch a name, but the best character by far is Patrice.
Oh,
Got it.
Petrosh?
Petrosh
Yeah,
is
there
the
you
best
go.
character
But I gotta agree.
by far. And for some reason you don't remember who that is. That's the dragon.
Yeah.
It's such a good dragon. Usually, in shows like that, bit characters that are also animals are my favorite. Because he's not like a talking dragon or anything. He's just a dragon who pulls a cart.
No, he was super cute.
Yeah. And they ride on him like a horse. But he's a dragon.
A better world.
Yeah. I would easily trade my car for that dragon. 100%.
Fuel mileage has to be terrible, though.
Oof.
Gotta
Yeah.
be like 1 cow for every 5 miles.
That's
it's a
okay.
dragon.
It's a dragon though, right?
Oh
So-
my God, I hate all of you.
Dragon.
I would still do it.
Uh,
I'd be like, all right, you can have whatever you want. I
Mhm.
just need to be able to keep you.
Instead of beeping, it's just like, ah!
If someone cuts you off, it just eats them.
I love it.
Yeah. I'll be like, well, my dragon ate him. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah.
Puck, also amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Puck is amazing.
It's a little kitty. No kitty spirit.
Adorable.
Oh, so cute. Trying to think who else are top tier.
Reinhard.
He's just OP.
Yeah.
A little too strong.
But not the pro tag, so it's fine.
Oh,
He's not the protagonist, so it doesn't matter.
and don't worry, the pro tag's not OP.
Oh, no, he's not. Not at all.
No
Is
one
he
would
the-
ever gander to say that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, remembering, like, some of the worst scenes. I think we all know which scene specifically I'm talking about.
Well, not all.
Well,
Of the weebs,
it
absolutely.
involves being in a cave. Did you remember that?
No, I
scene?
remember that. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a bit much.
That was a bit much. Yeah.
Anything with that group was a bit out there.
Yeah.
That damn witch's cult.
Yeah.
A little bit much for me.
No, bit of a heavier time than
Yeah.
you'd expect.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted him to buy appas.
More
All
appas.
Love appas.
Too many appas.
Not enough appas. Yeah. So, out of everyone here, who's played the new Fire Emblem? I know it came out yesterday. But
I have not.
okay, Nathan, have you?
Definitely not playing it right now.
Okay. So, Nick's playing it right now. Brecken and I just stopped playing it for now.
It's actually like insane willpower not to just grab it.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, 'cause I want to be playing that game right now. It's very good. Brecken, if you had a favorite character at this point.
Probably to do.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh wait, Nick's playing right now?
Yes.
Nick!
Huh?
What house did you pick?
You're gonna have to take a guess. I'd like to know what you think I would pick.
I'm gonna guess...
I don't remember enough about all the houses.
I'm gonna guess he picked either Blue Lions or Black Eagles.
Well, that's 2 of the 3.
But I'm gonna say Blue Lions then, fine.
Okay, Tony, what say you?
What say me? What are the options again? Blue Lions,
Just
Golden
red,
Deer.
blue, or yellow?
Golden Deer,
And Black Eagles.
and Black Eagles.
No, I said red, blue, yellow, without thinking about that.
That's why I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna listen to what Brecken says.
Yeah, so, eagle, deer, or whatever, I already forget what the blue one is.
Lions.
Okay, so it's not the Lions.
It's not Lions.
No, it's just they're incredibly forgetful.
Alright,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm going with, which one's it? Eagles? Black Eagles?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Black Eagles.
And,
Brecken with the Blue Lions.
does anybody else wanna chime in?
I have not played, so not for me.
It was the Black Eagles.
Yeah. Look at that. Tony
Although
guessed
I was
right.
considering the deer.
What did
I
you-
actually was going to go with the deer at first, and then I looked at their roster and I was like, and then I talked to the people at the Black Eagles and I was like, I like these people a lot more though.
The Black Eagles, is that Edelgard?
Yeah.
Edelgard?
Yeah.
Edelgard.
She gives me bad vibes.
She's actually not what she is up front, which is very confusing.
That seems nice. I'm sure, like, once you pick a character, they become a lot more likable anyway.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But, because I went with Blue Lions as well. I disliked a few of the characters in there.
Yeah, I know Steve wouldn't pick blue.
What did Steve pick?
He picked Lions.
Blue Lions? Okay.
Nice.
Don't know what Ryan picked though. I just know that Steve picked Blue Lions because he was asking what the other healers were from the other houses, because apparently he really needs healers.
Yeah, so there's one healer.
It might be because he's playing on hard difficulty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Might be in over his head.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Nice.
So you're saying that boy's gone.
That boy's gonna have a rough few chapters ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the only healer from the Blue Lions is, they don't pronounce it as Mercedes, but I'm pretty sure it's spelled like Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely Mercedes.
Yeah, it's Mercedes.
Friends.
Who's the healer from your house?
Linhart,
That makes
the
sense.
one that they say is constantly taking naps.
Yeah, no, I returned a pillow to him.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I saw that it's like, oh, that has to be his, and it's like, but realistically, like, I would keep it.
oh, Brecken, yeah, you would keep it.
New pillowcase, my pillow now.
Yeah. No, that's how it would realistically go. It doesn't really let you keep things. So. If it did, there's some stuff in there. It's like that's like a gold chain or something. Huh. Interesting. How much is this worth to you?
A lot.
Right. Nick, who's your favorite character so far?
Oh, jeez. I haven't even gotten to talk to all of them that much.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Like I did the mock battle, and I did like one fight after that, and that's about it. I haven't really gotten that far.
Fair. Once you have a favorite character, let me know. I'm curious.
Okay.
Because I actually enjoy, I think, like every character in the game.
I enjoy a lot of the characters. I do have to say that. What made me pick the Black Eagles is because I enjoy just all of the characters in that house.
I need to look up who all of the characters are, because I honestly, like, the ones that aren't in the house that I picked, I just am like, the other houses.
Ah, yes, very forgettable.
So, like, I just can't remember, like, who's in which house.
It's because there's so many characters, like, on screen at all points. It's just...
Yeah.
It's chaotic.
Let's see. Black Eagles. Dun 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 dun.
Huh? Ooh, what?
It's loading on my phone. So I had to make some noises to...
Oh, Mark,
Yeah.
before I forget, so
Huh?
I went to play Dragon Age.
Yes.
I ran into a snafu though, because my PS3 charger isn't working.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like there was an attempt made, but yeah, I just gotta look around because we have to have a replacement cord somewhere.
And if not, it shouldn't be too expensive to buy a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a power cord, so...
I believe in you, Brecken.
Thank you. Yeah, I was
I
actually really
appreciate the
disappointed.
effort.
Because, like, I wanted to just, like, sit down and play, and it was just like, wait, but you're telling me this whole time I couldn't?
No, you no play.
No play. No fun.
No play.
No play, only watch.
Okay, so the Black Eagles have Edelgard, like we were saying. Bernadetta, I think, is a fun character. She's always hiding in
Yeah,
a room.
I managed to try and trick her to come out by saying, "Oh, look at this cake outside," and she's like, "Cake?"
Oh man, Casper's alright. I don't really care for him that much so far. Brecken seems to like him.
He's he's sort of like somebody who needs to prove himself constantly,
Yeah.
and he kind of just goes kind of just shoots off like a cannon on the battlefield. Not gonna lie, he just shots a lot of things for some reason.
That makes sense.
Maybe that's just my game.
Yeah.
I
I
started
feel
to
like
like
he's
him.
not supposed to.
No, he became amazing though, because there's like a conversation where he's just like, I don't have time to chew food, and it
Yep,
creeps
I
out
just walked
Linhard.
into that.
He's just like got that dumb energy.
See, for
Yeah.
me though, he said that he could take my character in a fight, so I instantly wanted to crush him.
Yeah.
Oh, I had somebody else say that. I wanna say it was Ferdinand.
I would instantly want to crush him.
Oh, I said, let's see you bring it, and he's like, all right, I'll fight 2 divine beasts. Totally gets decimated.
Yeah. 100% dead. Child's murdered. Dorothea, that's the one with the hat, right?
Yeah.
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 Hat girl, she's cool. Ferdinand,
Surprisingly, she knows how to magic and to fight.
yeah. Cool character for sure. I like her backstory a little bit too. She was an opera singer.
Yeah. They tried way more to make them like fleshed out and likable in this game.
Yeah.
Like, as opposed to older games. God, there's so much story.
Ferdinand.
Ah.
Not the hugest fan of Ferdinand off the bat, to be honest. I feel like if he was in my house, it'd be different. I probably would see the better side of him. What's your opinion on Ferdinand so far, Brecken?
Ooh, no.
Okay.
Forgettable.
Okay. Lindhart, it's a nap boy. I respect his motivation of wanting to sleep at all times. Petra, so like the thing that confuses me about Petra is that in the trailers it kept saying like, my grasp on the English language isn't so great, but every time I've spoken to her in the game so far, she's spoken in perfect English.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No, because she makes little mistakes.
Yeah, she makes little mistakes.
Yeah, but like it should be bigger mistakes.
Like, almost unintelligible.
Or like mixing words up or something.
I mean, certain phrases like "I will not lose heart," like she definitely messes those up with like very different words.
See, I wonder also if that's because she's part of the house that Nick's playing.
Could be.
Because I brought her with me for a mission, because you can just invite someone.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice her say anything that didn't sound right.
Interesting.
Who's Hubert again? Is Hubert's second-hand man?
Yeah.
Who looks like a villain?
Yeah, he totally looks like a villain. He's a total dark mage in disguise. And yeah, that's about it. Very loyal man, but very shady. Like, no joke though.
So shade.
He's like Slim Shady.
Oh shit. Is he good at rapping?
No, he's just very loyal to the Empire.
Oh. Well, good for him.
Much disappoint.
Yeah.
Tony, I got the good fish.
Yes.
The good fish. Oh, wait a minute, Tony. How are you supposed to tell between the different colors of the fish?
What do you mean?
Well, when you're fishing, there are blue fish, which are common, there's red fish, which are uncommon, and then the goldfish are like, sell those.
I had no idea.
Oh no. Brecken, you better help the boy.
I
So-
will absolutely help the boy.
I didn't know that.
I haven't fished enough for this to be an issue because I'm always gardening.
So, just to... I fished and I got a 5-star fish.
Nice.
But that's because I got excellent every time.
Yeah.
Because it's just a timing thing of getting it like in the bars. Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
That's
like, if the fish has over a full bar, it's probably an uncommon or like a rare fish.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Good old fish.
Ish. Oh my god, these blue fish, man.
Are you fishing right now?
Yeah, and you can wait to try and get a better fish, but like, there's also the chance that they'll just eat it, and then you don't get anything.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
So sad.
Did you say he thought I was on my Switch?
Yes.
I have self-control.
Yeah. Mike just walked in the room and was like, is she on her Switch?
No self-control.
No. She's on her iPad. Very different.
Oh, gotcha.
Not a Switch.
Not a Switch.
That's Switch.
Not a
You sure
Fire
it's not a
Emblem.
Switch?
Drawing Fire Emblem characters, though?
Oh, okay. So she's really still there.
Same mental stage, just doing
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah. Can't take it away. You're not playing
Totally
Fire
not a
Emblem.
Switch in disguise for 200.
Well, yeah. So definitely not playing Fire Emblem. However,
Oh, hey, did you figure out that you could zoom in and out on the map in the battles?
I know you can. I just haven't used it.
Boy, you got to get right down into the nitty gritty where all the armies are running around.
Oh wow, I'm
Great.
just so used to like the up top view.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to command from like the down on the ground level sort of deal, but it's really cool to see once you're like executing the actions.
Ooh.
That's actually a really good point.
Because
I might have to
instead
try it
of
out.
moving like a space around to a blue or just another square, you're actually moving the character, and they show like these little lines that show you how far you can go.
I like it. I'm a fan. I don't know, I'm just having so much fun with this game right now. But oh, so other game, I told Mark that I was playing it. I don't think I told Nathan. So Nathan, after last week's podcast, I played a few rounds of Teamfight Tactics with Kyle, and I actually really enjoyed it.
It's neat.
It's neat, yeah. I had fun. I actually played it by myself a few times. By that I mean like maybe I played like 3 or 4 other rounds of it. But I think it's a lot of fun. The one thing that I'm totally a disadvantage of though is that the part where you select the champions out of like the circle, because I have no idea who anyone is.
Yeah.
It takes a little getting used to.
So I'm just like, oh god. I'm gonna hope to pick someone that looks like the type of crew I'm trying to build. So a huge disadvantage for that part of the game. The rest of it, like it's decently straightforward and easy to learn. But being good at it, however, is not easy to learn. I feel like.
Oh yeah. A lot of stuff that's really good, you don't even realize it's good until it smashes you.
Yeah.
Or you watch somebody use it on like Twitch or whatever.
Do you have a favorite
So-
combination, Nathan?
A favorite? I really like using the sorcerers.
Ooh.
Because it's big boy damage, and they removed the magic immunity on Dragon, so it's actually like,
It's viable now.
yeah, you can use it now.
Yeah.
Big boy damage.
But I do really enjoy brawlers as
Oh,
well.
wow,
because there was a game where I had the tier 2 brawler bonus at like round 4, which means
Right, yeah.
my 4 brawler units had 700 bonus health, and it just gave me a gigantic win streak because nobody could kill any of the units. They were
Oh
just
my
too tanky.
god.
I ended up with... I've come first place like 3 times, I think. One of them was Knights and Rangers, so I had 4 Knights and 4 Rangers. As my, like, final comp. And I had Wild Assassins. And then the other one that I won was Wild Shapeshifters.
Ooh.
So it ended up going pretty well. Pretty
Nice.
strong.
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 So like out of like I like actually like every class for the most part, but like when one of the games I played, I actually played with brawlers and sorcerers combo, and it actually worked decently well.
Hey.
So I upset Kyle once with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he face you and he's like, what the fuck, Tony?
Yeah.
So the thing there is, like, brawlers and the sorcerers don't have any sort of champion overlap. Like the build that Mark did, the Knights and Rangers.
No overlap.
There's not a lot of overlap there, but it has Kindred and Mordekaiser, which also gives you the Phantom buff.
Yeah, that was a big
So-
one. So, pretty much, if I got lucky, I killed one of their units instantly. If it happened to be one of their frontliners.
Oh, wow.
But honestly, that one, I came so close to losing. It ended up being like me and one other guy, and he beat me like 3 times in a row. And each time I was moving my kindred to a different location to see where the best spot for the AI to run, and then ult. And that's how I ended up winning. And the guy never... Here's the thing, if he moved his units at all, I would have lost. But he just kept them all in the same location, even after I started winning again. So it just ended up with, like, every single time it's like, okay, let me move kindred 1 spot to the right, or 1 spot up. And eventually it got to the point where she would ult all 4 rangers right after the front line died. And there was just like a mad dash of my rangers wiping out the rest of his team before the kindred ult ran out.
The ultimate battle.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I think the game's a lot of fun. Yeah. Also, I'm like, now I understand why it's so popular.
Yeah, it's like, it's just simple is the big thing. Like, I can actually play it while, like, talking to someone. I don't need to focus at all, really.
I just got very distracted, because... So, I looked at my ESEA page, and it wasn't like this yesterday. So, Tilted Gaming is officially in Intermediate.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pop the champagne.
It's time. I'm just excited. This is my first time ever going to be in Intermediate.
Oh, man, Tony. Things are getting real.
Oh boy. This might not mean a lot to anyone else here, but I'm excited, man.
No.
I'm happy
I'm
for
proud.
you. I wish I saw you guys play more.
Yeah.
Like, I was so happy when I saw Chance was streaming, and I'm like, oh my god, they're streaming one of their matches.
Ares streams every match. I
Really?
just don't remember what his Twitch is called. It's some weird, like, XXX bullshit.
Send me that link when you can.
I probably can find it. Because I follow him. So if I go through everyone that I follow, I eventually will find him. Oh god, this is gonna, oh, actually I found him already. Yeah, so, and also, Ares is very good at the game, and, he, told us that at the beginning of the season there were 2 things that could keep him on the roster going into the next season. 1 was us making Intermediate.
Okay.
2 was Ferric rejoining. Both of those things happened.
Oh man.
No excuses.
Yeah, so it's
No
like you're
excuses,
stuck with
he
us
did.
now, buddy.
Oh my god.
And that's his twatch.
His watch?
His twatch. I shouldn't charge him now. I'll be like, I just shouted out your Twitch on my podcast
Hey.
and possibly got you at least 1 follower.
You got me. He definitely 1 follower because I already hit follow.
See?
Because I was actually 1. I was like, I liked seeing you guys play, and 2, I ended up just being a cheerleader.
Yeah, no, Mark
Yeah.
actually texted, like, everyone who had the number in the team and everything, like, motivational stuff, like, between games.
Aw,
I'm like, this is so sweet.
That's so cute.
I was trying because like I was worried that like some of you guys were getting tilted. I'm like, no guys, you play better when you're cool.
Yeah.
Aw.
Like,
We got, the series you saw, though, I think we obviously talked about it multiple times. That was a series where we played against a guy named Monty, who,
Yeah.
is only, like, 3 or 4 seasons removed from professional.
Oh shit.
God.
So, it was very hard to face him, especially with none of us having above open experience.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
when you
Now
play,
you're gonna be intermediate, Tony.
yeah, now we have intermediate experience, and that also means it's good for the future for everyone on the team too, because even if this team ends up blowing up eventually, that means that we all will have intermediate experience, which means you can get on another intermediate team.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's just, it's really big. It's a really big step. But I'm hoping this team sticks together for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, good group of people. Chance played really well. The last playoff series. If we get that chance every match, we can be really good. Chance has been really hit or
good.
miss throughout the entire season.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a chance.
You chance on chance.
It's bad, but it's true. Yeah, because as the in-game leader, it's not my job to get the kills. It's everyone else's. Would I like to get kills? Hell yes, kills are nice. But I'm just gonna rant about Counter-Strike now.
Okay.
Go for it.
Towards like the end of the season, I wasn't playing so well, and I'm like, man, do I just not have it anymore? And then I played a few pugs, and I top fragged every pug.
Yes.
So I'm like, it's because of in-game leading still. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I still am decent at this game.
You still got it.
Yeah. Because I haven't played a game where I got under, I think, 25 kills since the season ended. So
Dang.
that's good. Yeah. But we need to start practicing again. What's that?
Already? Didn't it just end?
Yeah. It did, but intermediate season, unfortunately, is going to be starting within the next month.
Oh man.
So we've been. I mean, honestly, I've been taking a break. The one guy, Shane, on our team, that most of you probably have met, really wants to start practicing again. But for me, I'm like, I'm really enjoying the few weeks off.
Aw.
Especially since Fire Emblem just came out. And then I'm like, I'm starting to really like team fight tactics too. So I'm like, I'm just going to take a little bit of a break here.
There's too much temptation.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, these games are so fun. It's hard not to be like, I'm just going to play Fire Emblem, guys.
This is why when people recommend a game to me, I'm like, oh no.
Well, why have you done this?
Fire Emblem, how could you?
A little bit.
I love it, though. I was so worried I wasn't even going to get a copy because I didn't pre-order it. And then I went to the Monmouth Mall GameStop, and I got like the second to last copy, I think.
Yeah.
So, whew. Because the guy
That's a
right
move right there.
right in line behind us also ordered it, like got it, and like they didn't pre-order it either. And I'm pretty sure they got a copy.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, as soon as I heard him start talking, though, I think Brecken, I grabbed your hand,
Yep.
and I'm
you
like,
said run.
I'm like, run,
Run.
run. I don't need any of this. This is my game.
Get jumped outside of GameStop by a bunch of nerds.
Honestly, I'm not very afraid of that scenario. Brecken and I could have taken them.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
know.
yeah.
I could have just been like, Brecken, get him, and that would have been it.
Sick 'em, girl.
She bites.
Keep.
Brecken does not fight clean.
Hey.
You admit it proudly all the time. Why is this a call out now?
Brecken, you are too scrappy, okay? You've challenged me to a fight multiple times.
Then why have we not fought, Mark?
I can't hit you.
Fight me.
I can't hit you.
So I just want to throw out a story that within like the first few months that Brecken and I started dating, we went to that same mall we were just talking about. We were in Barnes and Nobles, and I think Jacob was also with us, and I had to start holding Brecken back because Brecken you know how like a bull will like do its feet again ready to pounce. She was doing that towards Mark.
Oh my god. Brecken.
Let's go.
Let me go. I can take him.
She basically fights Angel every time she sees him. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And she gets very upset when Angel picks her up. She screams.
Tony, my otter.
It's the truth.
Maybe you should stop fighting Angel.
No. I can win.
No, she's got the height advantage.
She has a good head or two on him.
I could beat him. It's just like when he picks me up, I panic, and that's when I start like going for the temple, the throat.
Oh my god.
Boy.
So that's... Remember when I said... Doesn't fight
Boy.
clean? It didn't take very long for it to prove itself.
Yeah.
You right.
It's all good. Oh, Mark, so like I don't even know how it ended up happening. It's kind of just like on a whim. Like a few weeks ago. How long ago did we see Angels play?
Oh jeez.
How long ago was that? Like a few weeks ago? 2 weeks?
Or 3?
2 or 3
Yeah.
weeks. Like I was that a Friday or I don't know. It doesn't matter what day of the week. But like a half hour before, I think Paige said, "Hey, do you want to go to Angels play?" And I'm like, "What?"
What?
Angel did like a
what?
Shakespearean play.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, this is our Angel,
yeah,
right?
and he was actually really good in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did good.
He
But-
nailed all his lines.
And my favorite part is at the end. He was in a dress.
Oh my god.
We have pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I need them.
Yep. We can make this
Need more
happen.
ammunition,
You have
please.
to, you have to text Paige for them. I think she has the best ones.
Yeah, I have a couple, but
Yeah. Did you get any of him in the dress or?
oh, absolutely.
Okay, I did. Yeah. Because I couldn't remember. No, Paige's phone died.
Yeah.
Taking pictures.
Aw.
Yeah, of doing
Okay.
that. Because we were too excited. But yeah, we did that. That was nice. You good boy.
He's okay.
Okay, I
Just okay.
view him as a good boy.
Why? Because you haven't beaten him in a fight yet?
Listen, you don't have to be rude.
That's a big old oofy oof.
Her honor is just falling all over the place right now.
Oh my god, I just realized it's Saturday. After the podcast is over, I have anime to watch.
What anime you watching?
Let me see what new episodes there are today.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Are you
I gotta
watching
go.
anything right now, Brecken? That like are coming out weekly?
I want to say no.
Okay.
Oh shit! No,
I
Dr.
have some-
Stone.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the new episode of Dr. Stone came out today.
Oh hell yeah!
The new episode of Fire Force came out yesterday.
Ooh.
So Fire Force is pretty cool for those of you who don't know it.
I didn't know they started releasing the episodes again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after the
so-
hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 1 week hiatus for Fire
Okay.
Force, wasn't it?
I'm not exactly sure how long it was. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I just know
Yeah.
that they put it on a hiatus for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool show. It's like pretty much firefighters end up becoming demon specialists because demons end up causing people to spontaneously combust and then set everything on fire. There's now like a militaristic police force in firefighters.
You know, you gotta love anime that are based on true events in everyday life like this.
Yeah.
You mean someone sitting in a boardroom just going like, "What haven't we made anime yet? Firefighting."
firefighting as an action show. When we need killing, sir. They're fighting demons that set people on fire. Yes, perfect.
Genius! Give this man a raise.
Oof.
More like you can feed your family now, sir.
Also, oof.
Yeah.
What else came out? Blade. Let's see if there's a new episode of Blade of Demon Destruction. There is a new episode of Blade of Demon Destruction.
So I'm gonna take a gander here. It's about a blade that destroys demons.
There are many blades that destroy demons.
My
There we
God.
go.
Funny enough, it's about one of the people who is wielding one of those blades, though.
You know, it'd be really funny if he was a demon.
You know,
Spoilers, Tony. Come on.
he's not.
What if
So far.
the blade is a demon?
Not that I know of. Keep throwing out guesses. Maybe we'll get there.
Yeah, eventually.
Not
There's
him
only
or
so
his
many anime
sword. What
tropes.
else could it be?
Alright, Brecken, your turn.
He's secretly a demon
I think I said that already.
because he inherited it.
No.
Okay.
Parents.
He's an orphan.
So
Ooh.
he joins the Japanese like underground demon slaying society because the world doesn't want to admit that demons exist. Yeah, he's a cool guy. It's really beautiful animation, and he's a likable main character.
Sounds fake.
Fake news?
There's also some very annoying side characters, but he as a main character is all right.
Yeah.
Like one of the demon slayers, super cowardly, like no skill whatsoever, but somehow all of his skill has transferred to his subconscious. So if he passes out from fear, all of a sudden he just kills everything.
I like that.
Yeah. So he's like a crying coward until he gets so scared that he passes out, and then he kills everything around him, and whoever is closest to him, when he wakes up, he's like, "Why didn't you tell me you were so strong?" It's just like, but you did this. No, I couldn't do this. I'm a coward.
It's just like, alright, someone videotape this shit, watch. Blow his mind.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, literally, he was protecting, like, this, like, 5-year-old kid,
Aww.
and then passes out while he's trying to fight a demon. Kills the demon in literally half a second, and then wakes up and turns to the 5-year-old and is like, "Oh my god, why didn't you tell me that you could kill demons?" Just like, this giant idiot, I love him.
I just pictured something horrible happening, however, due to that. Is if,
What?
like, he didn't believe the kid, and, like, another demon shows up, and he just is like, alright, go get him!
So far, no, that has not happened yet. I'm looking forward to it, though.
It's so horrible, but I want it.
I want it.
What do you think, Birkin?
I like it.
Birkin?
Yeah.
Birkin?
Burke?
Birkin. Hi, Birkin.
Don't. No.
Better than your other nickname.
Yep, she's not happy.
I'm not gonna say it because we kind of have a truce. As long as I don't say it.
God damn it, Mark.
Oh, but I really want to.
Why are we friends?
I don't know. You give me good advice when I'm having emotional breakdowns.
Oh, sweetie.
My god.
Oh, Mark.
Speaking of which, hi Nathan. How's it going?
Hey, I watched Midsummer.
Why?
I thought it would be fun.
How was that one scene?
One scene?
Yes, the one specific scene. There's a circle of people involved.
Oh, yeah. No, that was not great.
That was not great.
I did enjoy the movie, though.
Alright, so, I mean, it was a mindfuck and a half.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, no, I don't want to see it ever again. No. No can do. I'm sorry.
I saw it with two friends, and one of the earlier death scenes, I mean, you could see it coming from a mile away.
Yeah,
But, like,
obviously.
everyone in the theater was kind of reeling in horror, and I was trying so hard to not laugh loud enough for people to hear me.
Oh my god.
I like how
Like, it sounds
no
awful,
one-
but I'm, like, half watching my friends, like, trying to, like, keep their cool, and the other half is on this, like, kind of grotesque image.
I just don't get how people don't run away. Like, there's that one part where they all heard a scream from the woods. And they're like, no, this is fine.
Yep.
No, nothing's wrong.
Everything's fine.
'Cause
Everything is fine.
Mark, we have to realize that every character in any horror movie has never seen a horror movie, apparently.
Yeah.
Explains so
No,
much.
seriously. Oh my god. I've never, ever, like, understood that, but you're right. In the world of horror movies don't
Yeah,
exist.
so they must
They've
not.
never seen this before.
It's like, oh, there's a scream coming from the
really
basement. Let's all go down and check. It's like, no, fuck you. I'm going home. You know, like that's what, like, every time, like, any, like, movies where it's about a haunting or something, I'm like, just move.
Yeah, no, literally, if it's like, did you hear something? It's like, nope, but we're staying at Tony's house tonight.
Yep,
Let's move.
I'm out. It's like,
It's like, I'm calling up a friend and I'm not sleeping at home tonight.
yeah, it's
Nope.
like I may never come back.
I may never come back, except for during the daytime with a group of people
Yep, and a
and
shotgun,
the police,
Nice.
and the police, yeah, all,
And maybe the military.
and maybe the military.
and a good dog,
And mom.
No, you gotta have
especially mom.
mafia.
Oh, yeah, we could use the mafia too. Why not? We just can't refer to them as the mafia in front of the police, most likely.
I was gonna
The-
say in front of mom.
Well, mom would know. My mom would know, for sure. My mom understands what the mafia is. If
Oh god.
you have enough Italian blood, you just kind of, I'm like, mafia.
Yes, it's the mafia.
Yeah.
Of course.
Probably shouldn't be saying this in a podcast, so I'm gonna say it anyway. It's a great way to lead into any story. I've had family members, I'm not gonna tell you how far back, being invited to join the mafia. They did
It's definitely Tony.
they did decline.
It was funny. Yeah, you're not wrong.
See though, like see, I feel like I should. Could someone else start talking? Because I'm just gonna dig myself into
Incriminate
a
yourself
really,
more,
really big
yeah.
hole.
Well, you see, Tony, if I talk, I'm gonna dig myself into a hole.
Yeah. See. Well, who's not Italian here?
Me.
I mean, I'm only 2%, so
Okay. So,
I think I'm probably not Italian.
Good enough.
all right. Yeah. All right.
How's your life going?
That's alright. A lot of Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That is my life for right now.
Yeah, having fun with it.
Yeah. We're starting to get into this place where, like, there's not a whole lot of things to do. So I was like, alright, I'll start making some stuff. Like some new armor sets and weapons and all that. So I have this one set that is very near and dear to my heart that uses a heavy bow gun, which is basically big gun. And
Big gun.
It,
Shoot much.
Yes. It fires basically shotgun shells, and it does a lot of damage. It's very fun.
You're just very slow while you're moving with it.
Yes, very, very slow. And the other set I have, that I just finished up today actually, is a sword and shield set with wide range, which means whenever I use like a healing item, it also applies to my friends.
Okay, friends.
Yeah, and the neat thing is that the sword and shield can use items while the weapon is out, unlike other weapons.
Yeah.
So I don't have to like put the weapon away, which isn't very hard to do with the sword and shield, but
But that sword and shield
nonetheless.
set won't let me have all my Pokemon.
There was an ambitious crossover made.
I had to. I'm like, he said sword and shield at least 3 times now. It's...
You mean the best Monster Hunter equipment?
It's pretty good.
It's the best.
Monster Hunter and Pokemon crossover would actually be kind of interesting.
No, you killed the Pokemon.
Well, no. You damage them.
I see where Mark was going.
You damage them, and then you catch
I'm
them.
right there with you.
Yeah, it's...
Man, time to go kill Articuno and skin it to get a new set of armor.
Oh, no, you're taking the wrong parts from the wrong game. No, it would be...
You want to catch the giant monsters and have them fight each other in an arena.
Yeah, but then, like, they wouldn't die, because it's Pokemon rules.
They
Yeah,
do,
no, that's not how this works.
Yeah, it is.
in Monster Hunter, they do release event quests, which sometimes feature crossovers. Like one
Witcher
of the
3?
ones that we did today was a Mega Man crossover.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, and it was called Rush of Blood because the like robot dog from Mega Man is called Rush, and we fought an Odogaron, which is basically a giant wolf dog that is very, very red and very, very flesh-looking. So basically, the point of the quest was we were fighting the dog Rush from Mega Man, so that we could make Mega Man armor.
Oh.
There was a Witcher 3 crossover, wasn't there?
Yeah!
Yeah.
And you can get Geralt's armor
Mm-hmm.
and his swords.
You also got to play as him during the quest,
Yep, that's pretty neat.
which included Witcher 3 style like magic use, which is not something I was expecting of Monster Hunter World.
That sounds really cool. If done right, like, mashups like that are some of the coolest things.
Yep.
Wasn't, like, this wasn't in Monster Hunter World. Wasn't there, like, a weird, like, Monster Hunter and, like, I forget the name of the game. Snake? What's Metal Gear? Like thing?
Oh, yes. Oh, in one of the Metal Gear games, there was a Devil Joe, which is a giant angry green pickle.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the best way to describe it. Its skin tone and like skin texture look like that of a pickle, but it's one of the strongest things. Here, let me look up.
Yeah, could you send us a picture of this, please? I would love to.
There has been a general consensus that it is, in fact, a pickle.
It is a pickle, yes.
So, while we're talking about pickles, I just have to say this. Pickle Weasel?
Yes.
Nice.
Someone had to say it, yeah.
There'd be a lot of disappointment if somebody didn't say it.
Yeah. Kyle would have...
Pickle was being said so many times, and I just said, you know, it'd be really great if somebody just said it.
The only worst thing is if we talked about pickles and weasels separately, and no one said pickle weasel. Imagine how upset Kyle would be.
You're right.
Yeah.
I imagine he was upset before I said it.
Yeah. He's at a Canadian barbecue. It's just a normal barbecue, but in Canada. So to me, it's a Canadian barbecue.
I love it. So many questions.
What's a normal barbecue then, Tony?
It depends where you are, I guess, but for...
So I got a question for you, though. We have a barbecue here. Is that an American barbecue? Like a normal barbecue, but for Americans?
Yeah. It's a normal American barbecue.
But you said like a normal barbecue, but for Americans. How is it normal?
Well, because it has the same foods.
Alright, let's see if this works. I think this might work. Go to that. Does that work?
Yes. Oh, this looks like a pickle. Oh, you're
Yeah,
a
it does,
pickle.
right?
Oh my god.
It's also one of the most terrifying
Is it-
monsters in
It's
the
a
game.
classic pickle.
Its saliva literally like
So,
corrodes
is it
your
pickle
arm.
color too?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's a pickle.
Huh.
He's a briny boy.
It's literally one of the most dangerous things in the game, man. It's like, it looks like a pickle.
It's adorable.
Reasons to play Monster Hunter.
Reasons to play Monster Hunter, indeed.
It's so cute.
So each monster has its own, icon. Its icon looks like even more of a pickle.
They know what they're doing then.
This is one pickle boy. I'm a fan. I'm just happy that there's a pickle now.
There.
So here's the icon that it'll have.
That's a pickle.
That's a pickle.
That's literally a straight up pickle.
It's a pickle with teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. An angry pickle.
Curved pickle.
A very angry pickle. It's like it's like a pickle if you just dipped it in like radioactive waste real fast
But
and
yeah,
took it back
it's
out.
literally one of the most dangerous monsters in the game.
I'm
Kaiju
gonna
pickle.
walk up to it and give it a hug.
Oh,
If you're
it
not
is a
ready, it
kaiju
will
pickle,
kill you
Brecken.
instantly.
Good call. But it's so cute.
Yeah, and then you kill it.
No.
Yeah, you see,
like
I
most of the
feel like
cute
I wouldn't be
monsters in
good
the
at
game.
Monster Hunter. Because I would
There are
want
not
to this to
many cute
love
monsters.
every monster I saw.
Yeah.
And then you kill it.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't want to kill it though. Like,
And then you kill it like 7 more times so that you can get cool armor out of its skin.
Oh. You don't get to keep any as pets?
Nope.
Oh.
But you do get a little cat companion sometimes.
Yeah, I like
In World,
cats.
they did introduce the capture net, so you can catch the little monsters and put them in your house.
oh,
Oh, I didn't know about that. That's adorable.
oh.
Oh, you don't always have to kill them. You can capture them alive. However, I feel like it's still not good because capturing them alive gives you more loot. So all I'm thinking is that you capture it alive so you could then
Carve it alive.
carve it
Yeah.
Oh.
for better items.
So,
So
a
yeah,
lot of good there.
a lot of good there. I guess you're humanely killing it then, because you're capturing it alive and then killing it in one go instead of fighting it for a half hour.
But I mean, if it takes you fighting it for half an hour just to kill it in the first place, how are you gonna kill it quickly when you capture it?
Because it's asleep and you go straight for the throat.
Oh.
I don't think I'm hard enough to play this game.
I'll lend you my copy.
Oh no.
So, like, can I just capture the small ones and live in my house?
Yeah.
I guess you could just, like, only play the game to sit in your house and just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do then.
That doesn't sound so bad.
No, that sounds nice. I just got Brecken. I'm going towards the Animal Crossing crossovers in my head again. You need to stop this.
What do you mean?
How there needs to be more stuff in Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to be able to like take over the town
Really dark, Tony.
hostily. Like a hostile
What?
takeover.
Mm-mm.
Hey, it's okay. You can punch Isabel in the face.
Wait, can you?
In
Smash.
Smash.
Yeah, no, but actually in the game though. Like, I just don't think there's enough violence in Animal Crossing.
Really are not the demographic for Animal Crossing, Tony.
You're talking to the guy who grew up on like Mass Effect, where if you make the wrong decision, you can wipe out an entire species.
Yep. He's right.
Or in some cases, the right decision, depending on your mindset.
Exactly. One move, you could lose all of your friends.
There's three separate instances where I'm like, you could see this in two very different ways.
Yeah.
You can also punch a reporter in the face.
Multiple times
Oh,
in
yeah.
every
Multiple
game.
times. Yes, yes, yes.
Can you really?
The same reporter you could punch in all three.
Yeah.
And I
But
did.
in the last one, they actually tried to throw a punch back.
Yeah, they actually duck. Throw a punch
They've learned.
back, and then you still...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They'll bop it real good.
It's a good time.
Sock 'em.
Punching reporters in the face is probably the best thing that you can do.
No, it's not. It's sponsoring Shops in the Citadel.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that might be my favorite part, yeah.
I'd say Tony's favorite part is when Shepard dances.
Yeah, I love the Shepherd
Oh,
dancing.
That's everyone's favorite.
It's so awkward, but, like, it's beautiful.
Tony, that's the only dance that you'll do.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. You straight up like told me like I will only dance if it's the Shepherd
Which
dance.
is just horrible, and everyone's just so scared.
I'm proud of you, Tony.
Okay, so I have confirmation of who Ryan picked.
Yes.
He picked. Drumroll, please.
Oh, it's gonna be the deer, isn't it?
The Blue Lions.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa!
Honestly, did not expect that.
No, I actually was pretty sure he'd pick the Blue Lions.
Nice.
I was pretty sure he's gonna pick the deer.
The deer.
I think
Deer.
he would pick the Blue Lions because of Dimitri.
Yeah.
I could see him liking Dimitri over Claude and Edelgard for sure.
Nice. Good taste.
Yeah.
I would say initially I chose based on the individual, and then when I got to meet the rest of the people in the houses, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I changed my mind.
See, I feel like it's all personal preference because I preferred the people in the Blue Lions house the most.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So it's just all comes down to personal
Something
preference.
about that house was giving me the wrong vibe, man. Don't know what it was, but something was off, man.
About Blue Lions?
Yeah, something was off.
You know what the house that something's off about? It's the damn golden deer.
I get worse vibes from Edelgard. Like, she said something, and I'm like, ooh. Like, I joke about, you know, the Mongols and Genghis Khan, but, like, she's, like, the reality.
Oh.
She said something like, oh, all the other nations are just offshoots of the Empire and what it once was. And it's just, like, got a bad chill.
Oh boy.
She's got a few things that she needs to be worked on, but I mean, she's got good intentions.
See, to me, like, I like Dimitri because he's just a sweet boy.
Yeah, he just wants to be a good knight. Like... Is it gone?
Define gone.
Oh god.
Dead.
No, it's not dead. There's just a fly buzzing around.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Brecken hates bugs.
Kill it. Kill it.
I can't even keep track because it just keeps disappearing. I don't even hear it anymore. Think it killed itself?
I hope so.
That's pretty toxic.
Yeah.
That's toxic.
That's toxic. I hear it somewhere. Brecken, it's a fly. Brecken. Oh, Brecken.
Kill it. Burn it.
Oh, there's Sky.
Hi, Sky, did you want to come in here and like talk to us?
Yeah, Sky said he
real
doesn't. He
human
didn't
being?
think he could do it, so I'm wondering if he's out somewhere. And what did you call her? Bobby.
He has the right idea.
Boppy? What?
What the,
Bobby.
what the hell's a boppy? is that you, Brecken?
I don't know.
Are you Boppy?
Hey, Poppy. No, M home for the pet. Get the fuck on here, Sky. Jesus
This
Christ. Talk to us.
motherfucker.
What, you don't want to be around us or something?
We didn't get an answer, so that's why I'm like, uh oh.
It's on.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, he
He
left.
left.
Oh, that's
What
a
a
bummer.
dick. Oh, maybe he can't.
User was moved to
Yeah, I
your
was gonna say,
channel.
did he not see us? Like, because
What? Hi, Sky.
Hey.
Hi.
yay.
How's life?
Yeah.
So, what did you call Boppy? You called her Boppy?
What's wrong with Bobby?
What the fuck is a Boppy?
Bobby's a cute name, dude. I sort of chuckled to myself.
If you name your child Boppy, I'll hit you in the face, Sky.
It's like, I don't know. What would that be short for?
Bob.
Bobelius?
What?
I don't think it's.
Papiana? Papiana? Yeah, let's go with that.
What's happening?
Boy or girl? They're already fucking Bobby anyway.
Bofa?
I think Consuela is the best name.
No, but you can't have a cute nickname for Consuela. This is ugly.
You could call it Connie.
Connie, yeah.
Connie? Connie's like... That sounds like a southern white boy name.
You say white boy?
Connie. Yeah.
Connie sounds like a boy's name? What?
Connie... I don't know. No. Is that just me? Okay, maybe
Yeah, I think
that could just be me. I could just be racist. I don't know. But
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're just like combating trouble right now.
My God, you spent too much
It's
time
okay,
with him.
Sky. Just say all white people look the same.
Well, that's a bigger move.
that's a bold move that I shouldn't do just yet.
Just yet. He didn't say it, but he sure is thinking it.
Right.
So, it's kind of funny. The current title for the live stream is Background Noise Episode 290.
Oh shit.
It's okay, Tony. You're just very excited that we're in 200s.
So, for the YouTube watchers, there's an exclamation point between the 2 and 90.
I'm not even fixing it.
Background noise episode 290.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's just how it is now.
Do you wanna know? Do you wanna know something I find funny, Tony?
What's up?
So, do you wanna know what Eric uses in his Tinder profile?
What?
Like talk to girls?
What does he use?
He tells them that he's in the band,
Yeah, on the spectrum, right?
and then proceeds to tell them all about On the Spectrum.
Oh.
You know, I would be lying if he didn't send me a screenshot before of.
He sent me multiple.
Yeah. And
I love him so
he's
much.
trying really hard to get us a gig.
I bet he is.
We had a full-blown conversation on On the Spectrum. Like, it was the funniest thing ever.
He just really wants us to play somewhere. And I respect the hustle.
Like, to the point of us making up song titles, which were horrible, by the way. Like,
Oh no.
God, I don't want to repeat those song
No.
titles.
No, they'll stay dead.
And there was one time where I was like, yeah, but I prefer their old work. And like, God damn it.
Oh.
It was so bad.
Oh boy.
Oh, God. I'm going to hell just for that conversation alone.
We're all going to hell for a lot of different reasons.
On the Spectrum is a big part of it, though, Tony.
Oh, it's in there.
It's in there.
I feel like my fate was set a long time before that.
Our fate was set the second that, like, I met Eric.
Oh, yeah. You doomed us.
I've doomed us.
Yeah.
It's so funny because people were like afraid of Eric, and I was like one of the only people
I
who
don't
talked to
understand how
him
you'd
at
be
first.
afraid of Eric.
Yeah, no. I was just like, oh, look at him. He looks like he hates his life. Let's have a chat. He does!
That's why people were afraid of him, because he looked like he hated his life, and he also looked like he was ready to drug deal.
Yeah, he did.
See, to me, that's someone where I wouldn't be afraid of. I would just be like, I'm gonna be very nice to him in case he comes to school with a gun.
Yeah, and now I'm friends with him, so I obviously took your advice, Tony.
See? I also took my advice, by the way.
It just
That
works.
Japanese class had so many life changes caused by it.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Left at the altar again.
As always.
Oh, man.
How's everyone's life going?
So hard to believe that we were left at the altar again.
Yeah, this keeps happening.
Guess we're just
Over
gonna
again.
have to pull out Cardboard Sky.
What do you see? Yeah, we just see the cardboard sky cut out now.
Does that mean I'm finally not the butt of the joke anymore?
That's a tough question.
Yeah, that joke's been running for so long. Episode 7 was when that started.
Yeah.
This is
that
episode
is-
290.
Is that the longest running joke of the podcast? Has to be, right?
Yeah. Well, I do reference I burn things for fun,
Oh, right. No, that's the first one,
which
right?
that happened on episode 2.
Yeah. Right.
So
Forgot about that one.
those two though are like neck and neck. I've told this story probably. See, there he goes again. But like I've told this story probably 200 times out of 290 episodes. However, I'm going to tell it again.
Oh, do it.
Yeah. So we were doing a podcast, and on that podcast was actually the first podcast that emanated not from my home. I know it's the second episode, but I actually did it for my friend Adrian's house. My friend Adrian and our friend Emma, who would end up being Adrian's girlfriend later on for like 4 years now or something. We did it there, and then after like 45 minutes probably of Mark not saying a word, you just hear really close into the mic, I burn things for fun.
No.
And that was the moment that Tony knew, hey, I probably shouldn't cut Mark off as a friend or he'll kill me.
Yeah, no, it was decided at that moment that
It was decided at that
he
moment,
burns
yes.
things for fun, guys.
Oh, God.
Hi, Brecken.
Hi.
It's okay. Hi, Nick.
How you doing?
Okay. No, I'm not. I'm not okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
Okay.
Oh,
We can all talk later.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have a nice conversation.
I have the big sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mainly emotional confusion. So, no.
So that's always fun.
That's always how it goes.
Mm,
That's where the big sad comes from.
yeah. It's not fun being sad.
It's okay to feel sad.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
I don't know, but I recognize it.
Yeah, I recognize it too.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sad I need to look up a reference. I feel like it's SpongeBob.
It's okay to feel... Why do I feel like it's not from SpongeBob? It's gonna be like some from some like Cartoon Network show. I have no most references are just from SpongeBob at this point, so it's just easier to say it is.
Yeah.
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 There we go. Fairly Odd Parents.
I was close.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also good show. Not quoted nearly
Also
enough.
Good show. Oh, man. That's a meme gold mine right
It
there.
really is. I think we just started something, guys.
Time to go on dank memes.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I don't have enough Reddit karma.
This is how you get the Reddit karma.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 100% easy. Let's do this. We will become the new meme dealers of the new world. Which means we will have unlimited power. All of the power. What? It's the fly again? See, now you're startling me because you just jumped randomly.
I'm scared.
He's just malfunctioning a little bit, don't
Yeah.
he? Reset the circuitry.
Oh no.
What was that?
There's a fly. So. I don't even see it.
It's not early morning, you can't cock-a-doodle-doo, Brecken.
You know what? I'm gonna go make some tea. Why are you making faces?
Hi, Brecken. I'm sorry.
I'll be right back.
Would you be able to get me a drink of some kind?
Absolutely.
Not.
Would you like?
Absolutely.
Surprise me.
Okay.
Great vodka.
Why don't you take the fly with you?
Follow.
All of us
Probably will.
She left the door open.
Fly hurt you talking shit.
Yeah. Who's like
Yep.
turning into like Mr. Roboto over there?
I don't know. I was hearing
Did
it,
anyone else
though,
hear that?
so-
Also hearing it.
Okay. Then I think it was had to be Sky by default.
Yeah, this guy, yeah.
What? I'm robotic? What?
No, like I just heard
I'm
like
hearing the static.
so you know like the feedback before like a walkie-talkie like yeah.
Is it still going on?
No. It was I
Okay.
think
It's
when you
very
got back to
slight.
your computer maybe. Yeah, it was doing that.
Could it be?
I don't know.
Like when you're talking, there's a little bit of it, but it's not bad.
Okay. But as long as it wasn't like the first time I used a mic.
I have no idea. Who knows? The fly's definitely still in this room. Mr. Fly, Brecken would be very happy if you left. Well, this is actually very confusing because she's no longer in the room. So, is the fly better off in here? Or better off out there? Huh. Who knows? The Fly Olympics. That'd be interesting. Hello?
Hello? Sorry, I didn't ask for a
Yeah,
second.
like, did everyone? I was like, did the internet go? Is it because I was talking about Fly Olympics that everyone's just like over it?
Where did everybody go? Go. That's a SpongeBob for you.
There we go. It always comes back around to some classic SpongeBob.
Which episode was that?
They were playing like a prank on SpongeBob or whatever, and everyone left Bikini Bottom. So it was like a special day or whatever they had.
Oh, right. He was echoing himself. Like it was an actual echo. I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Happy Leif Erikson Day. Hinger dinger dargen.
Ding-a-ding-a-dargan.
Has anyone seen? Are any of you fans of Rocko's Modern Life?
I
Yeah.
watched it somewhat when I was a kid.
Oh, so none of you are really big fans of it.
No, because like, so I have an older brother, and he was always in control of the TV. So whatever he put on was what was on. So half my childhood was the History Channel.
Half my childhood was Gilmore Girls.
Older sisters, yeah.
Two older sisters, yeah.
Actually, my mom watched a lot of Gilmore Girls, so I've probably seen just as much of Gilmore Girls as you have.
Yeah, it was. I mean, not a bad show.
I was just going to be
truthfully.
honest with you. I'm like, it's actually not a horrible show.
It's actually not a horrible show. No, I enjoyed watching it.
No.
Not gonna lie.
You know, it's I feel like if I had I don't think I'd ever watch it on my own. But
No, I wouldn't.
but like
when I was forced to watch it,
yeah.
it wasn't the worst thing I could watch.
No, not at all. You okay?
I have returned.
Huzzah.
I am also going for like 15 minutes, so
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Huzzah.
I'll be back.
Cool story, bro.
I'll explain later.
Sounds good.
That's mysterious.
You're serious.
Aw.
That's Mysterio.
Brecken, I don't know where the fly is.
Maybe the rats ate it.
Rats? What?
Maybe the rats ate it.
What rats?
That's the joke, is that there are rats in the room too.
Oh. No. I'd prefer rats.
I mean, at this point, she has 5 gerbils, so you might be right.
Yeah.
Rats are nice.
I love gerbils. They were definitely little demons, but I love them.
Yeah.
I want a rabbit.
A wabbit.
Aw.
I want a rabbit.
Were you name it Bugs?
No, probably not.
Damn it.
I'll probably name it some random food item and just go with that. Hey, spaghetti.
That's
Aw.
adorable.
No, honestly, I don't know why that's so adorable to me, but like naming like small pets after food is really weird. But I think it's adorable.
Mark, if it's fluffy, you can name it Meatball.
I could.
Like, it would be a circle.
Aw.
Yeah, it would be a circle.
Come along, Cheez-Its.
Dude.
Some people, I've seen some people like name theirs like peanut butter, and I'm like, that's adorable.
That is cute. What you need to do, Mark, is reach out to a lot of different companies and ask for, like, deals if they will sponsor your rabbit.
Hey, Monster Energy drink!
I love it.
It's like this tiny, adorable little rabbit.
it's just like, this is my rabbit. Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Why does Sherbert look so upset that the wheel is on that angle?
I don't know, he put it there.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's living with his,
Decisions well?
decisions. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's just the really smart gerbil, which we've talked about before. Moved his wheel, and now he's realizing the consequences of it. Which he's smart enough to know consequences. None of the other gerbils know those. That's a fact, Brecken, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
Does he know the bare necessities too?
He knows
The
those.
simple bare necessities.
It's beautiful. The two youngest gerbils no longer have a wheel.
Oh, yeah, no, that was, yeah.
They lost wheel privileges.
Oh, were they going speak in the middle of the night?
No.
They fought.
They fought over a wheel?
They
Yeah.
can, gerbils can decide that they don't want to live with each other anymore over minor disagreements. And, they'll fight
God.
to the death over it. So,
It's just my parents a few years ago.
Who gets turned on the wheel? Like that simple
we
disagreement?
tried giving them 2 wheels, and then they fought over who got to use which one. So, yeah.
It's basically like having toddlers, but they are hell-bent on killing each other if they have a disagreement.
So toddlers, but yeah.
No, that's true. No, that actually reminds me of my one little cousin at a family party decided to push his little brother into the deep end of a pool.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, pushed William
when it
into
comes
the
to
deep end
kids,
of a
kids
pool.
don't really care about murder.
And Pop-Up had to dive in.
Happens.
Oh.
Yeah, kids.
Yay!
You know, it's just like every now and then I see like a really cute kid or something and like to do something really cute. I'm like, you know, maybe one day. And then you see some other kids and you're like, God, no. Fuck no. Never.
Oh my God, no.
Never,
I had
ever.
the cutest fucking experience yesterday at work.
Okay.
So I was serving. There's an 8-person table. And there's 4 adults and 4 kids. And like the youngest of the kids, is probably like 4, 5-ish. Like adorable, absolutely adorable. He had like a mess of just like curly blonde hair.
Oh.
He ordered a kid's pizza, brought it out to him. Like, yeah, he eats it. Most people are done. And I'm going around like, hey, does anyone want any refills? I go up to him, and he's like, can I have a refill of pizza?
Oh.
And I just like glance over at the mom, and the mom's like, if he wants pizza, he can have it. And I'm like, I can get you another pizza.
That's
It
adorable.
was adorable. And so when he asked that question, he also held up his plate to me.
Oh.
Can I have a refill of pizza? And I'm like, oh.
You're just gonna.
I appreciate
When
the
he
hustle
asks that,
there.
you're just gonna pull out a pitcher and like pour a pizza onto his plate.
No.
It would have been great though if like there was just a spare pizza that like someone like ordered and like they never picked it up or something, and you just walked back and put in like a glass pizza and it's like, here's a refill.
I mean, it was just adorable. He was like 4 or 5, so obviously he didn't really
No, he didn't know.
understand there's a difference between a refill and just ordering another.
No, he didn't know.
No, not at all. So it was just so precious. I'm like, I'm like, I think I'm about to have a heart attack from how cute this is.
Oh.
Uh,
See, remember when I said something really cute, and then there's the opposite?
Mm-hmm.
That's the really cute ones.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you see that kid, and you'll be like, "Oh, that kid's cute." Maybe one day, and then you see the other ones.
Yeah, no, there's some shitty kids. I was a shitty kid. God.
Wow, Mark.
I know, right? What a shocker there. Because I'm like, perfect now. I don't have any issues. What are you talking about?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Here we go again. Oh shit, here we go again.
Here we go. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, no, kids are terrible. Don't want them one day. It's terrible.
Like, I love children. From afar. Just, there's so many ways that you can just mess them up. It's just the most expensive, like, china
We're all
in the
messed
world.
up.
Nah.
We're all messed up. That's the best part.
Yeah. This is coming from the same person that had, I believe, both a bank and a food store, given dirty looks to a baby on a poster.
He's a sneaky looking baby.
Your exact quote is, "He's smarmy looking."
Brecken, it's a child.
And it's a poster!
I didn't like the look the baby was giving.
Well, you know, the baby probably didn't look like the look you were giving him. Okay.
Just a bad vibe. I'm not good with babies. They scare me.
Oh, it is like...
No living creature should have an instant kill button on the top of its
Yeah,
head.
no, I don't like that either. Hey, but it's like someone didn't trigger our instant kill buttons.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes I wish that they did.
Oof.
Oof.
We're gonna get into the real talk hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go crack open a bottle of vodka.
Oh, here we go.
I'm kidding. I got work tomorrow. I can't drink tonight.
Ah.
That's the only reason.
Oh, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stopped me before.
Little buddy.
I'm not okay.
Alright. Anyone else got something they want to talk about on the podcast?
Thanks for that specific inclusion right there.
I actually pointed at my laptop.
On the podcast. Not now.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that quietness again as a no. Usually that's where it comes in. Alright, so this has been episode 2. Wait for it. 90 of background noise. Thank you guys all for being on. I don't actually know, did I ever do introductions tonight?
Nope. I'm Mark.
My
That's
God.
That's Nathan and that's Sky.
Chance just subscribed for his 6th month, and yet again another person who's not in here, but in the chat.
Chance, I'm having emotional breakdown. Get in here.
Chance is too busy being... Never mind.
Get
Chance, you don't need invites. You can just show up.
Invite yourself.
And Chance, you just need to tell me when you're available, because every time I text you, you're like, probably, maybe. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Fucking loser.
User was moved to your channel.
I am so straight.
Hi, Chance.
So,
I am so straight.
so like...
We were literally just about to end the podcast, too.
I know, but I wanted to... Tony says something like, Chance is a fucking... And I was like, he's gonna say a faggot or something like that, but I am so straight.
Oh, no. I was about to say Chance is a fake gay confirmed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then you said you're so straight, so obviously fake gay. Confirmed.
I am so straight. I am a fake gay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that story later.
Alright, so...
It's okay.
Postcast.
Alright, so speaking of that, I was literally giving, like, the outro, like, and then you subscribe to Twitch, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
hell yeah! I'm gonna
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
this real fast. Alright, so... this has been episode 290. Background noise. Thank you all for being on. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end the recording. The live stream will be up for another minute or two, so... Bye!